Hey, Zero Day J here. It's Sunday, January 7th, 11 a.m. West Coast time. So I'm looking at the SEI coin chart, really for my boy Tony Crypto Tony, who's got a heavy position on it. And I made a video for him the other day, and I decided to upload it to the channel. So I figured I'd make another video with an update on where it's at. I'm looking at the hourly right now, which I want to come back to because the new hour just started. And we're still in the we have an hour left in the 4-hour chart. So my last video about SEI coin is this the bounce, SEI coin degens we're, praying for? And it might be, because here we are on the 4-hour chart, which I like to look at with crypto because stuff is, obviously we got the pumps and the dumps with crypto, but there's just not nearly as much volume as there is per se, like in, the NASDAQ futures, right? So stuff, the type of moves that happen on a coin like SEI coin, that happens on a 4-hour chart, happens on the minute chart with NQ futures. So anyway, this is basically, we needed to get over the 8. This is the 4-hour chart. We needed to get over the 8, which we have cleared. We confirmed we're over the 8 now. Now we need to get over the 21. You guys get over the 21, your next level of resistance on the 4-hour chart would be, the 34, which is at about 73. But the big thing I was talking to him about was, if you look at the Fibonacci to the downside, if you clear the 34, you're going to end up in this golden pocket. And if you just the first level of resistance in the golden pocket alone, the 618, you'll be at 78. If you could get up to the second level, you'd be at 80. The third level is at 82, and then you'd be in really good shape. Let's look at this on the hourly. Obviously, I don't know if I would hold beyond that if it even gets up that high, because what could happen is, it usually with a Fibonacci retracement in the golden pocket, to the downside, it hits the golden pocket and rejects and then just goes all the way. I could see it coming down to this, this area of support down here in the 50s. So don't automatically assume that if it gets up to 80 and 82 or even close in the high 70s, that it's going to automatically make new highs and run past 88, which was its previous high. Let me go to the hourly, because the hourly is looking very interesting, because all that it really needs to clear right now, it got over the 200. The new candle just started. It needs to clear this 200, and then it could go on a nice little pop. There's not much more in the way in terms of the hourly candle, in terms of moving averages, but there is this level of resistance here in this smart money zone, just below the golden pocket. If it could get through this area of resistance, then it's going to make its way through the golden pocket and maybe eventually reject off of it. But this is what you want to keep your eye on. Also, you have the 8 moving average here on the hourly. It could drop under here, but as long as it doesn't drop below the 8, you should be in good shape. You got the 8, you got the 21, and the 34. If it drops below all of these, just expect it to hit this 200, this 300 moving average. So that's what SEI is looking like to me. And I'm not a professional trader. I'm just some dude that's, just like you, learning how to read these charts. But I'm pretty good at reading the charts. But like anything, the only thing I could guarantee is that this is either going to go up or it's going to go down. This is the daily. We have 5 hours left on the daily chart. You really needed to clear. You needed to finish over this. It got over the 8, but you really needed to clear and finish over the 8 moving average on the daily. If it doesn't, you're gonna, you could expect it to come back down, into the lower 60s, maybe even under 60, depending on what else is going on in the markets. Because obviously it's Sunday, we got, markets are reopening tonight, the stock markets. And then, Monday will be the first day since the weekend. Like, anything could happen. So all it takes is some crazy news and everything could just dump or pump. So just keep your eye out for that. But this is really if you're in long on SEI coin, you really wanted to get over this 8 MA on the daily. So we got some key levels on all of these different time intervals. And that's where we're at with that. So good luck, and let me know how it plays out for you. I'll keep you posted. If it rejects or if it pumps, I'll make another video about it because I like making these types of videos. And I don't have a position in it, so I'm not like saying, it's going to pump. It's going to pump. I'm not trying to pump it up and praying for it to go up. I don't care. But, I want my boy to do well because he's in it. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.